Living the good life here with another garage sale and estate sale finds video. Just wanted to check in with you guys. I am doing what I mentioned before. I'm going to show you some finds, and since it is still, I feel like it's my same old song, very sparse, I am going to show you some things that I've bought previously. Went to a really nice estate sale with antiques on Thursday the 3rd of July, excuse me, August, for what month we are in. And they had a set of 4 RS Prussia chocolate cups and saucers that I really would have liked, but they had them paired with a chocolate pot that didn't match. It wasn't RS Prussia, it wasn't pretty at all, and it was marked $80. So I decided, you know what, I talked to the people running the sale. They knew it was mismatched, they had priced it together, and they weren't willing to separate it, so I had to pass on that. So I thought, okay, I've got to show you some kind of pretty china today instead of just jewelry. So let's go ahead and get started. Like I normally say, useful stuff first. And that is a group of ladies closing out their grandmother's estate. And I got all of this for $7.25. I got this 16 bar pack of Dial soap for $1. I got these 4 packs of Silky, I don't know what that is, Silky Care. 3 packs of soap, 50 cents a piece. So those were 4 of those for $2. I got some socks. It's like a 3-pack for $1. Got some sheets, brand new set, $2. I got some paintbrushes here. 75 cents for that package, and then 50 cents for these 2. So $7.25. And then I wanted to go ahead and show you some of the other items that I've got. Let's go ahead and scan over to the jewelry. On Sunday, the Sunday before the 1st of August, I don't have a calendar handy right now, I went back to the estate sale that had all the jewelry, and it was Sunday morning. And I thought, okay, I'm just going to try and see if there's anything left there, if they're a little bit less expensive. She had a really beautiful amber set that had a necklace, earrings, and a bracelet that her friends, whose estate she was clearing, had bought in St. Petersburg, and it was originally priced for $150. She was down to $75, and she wasn't going to take any less, and that was just way too expensive. So I did get this. This is a vintage pearl necklace, and I love these little dangly bits here. I think this is pretty. I'm just going to see if it's not very old. This is the kind of clasp it has, but that was $3. Then I did miss this one the last time. Here's a close-up. This is a sterling silver, it says it right here up at the top, pendant on a sterling silver 3-strand chain. That was $3. I actually found one of the beads that went in the necklace, the bracelet that I had bought that had 2 missing stones, so I only have 1 missing stone now. I found this. It's a little reticulated sterling silver fish on just a silver tone chain, but this little fish cost $3, and it is marked sterling as well here on the back. So that was just kind of fun. I also got this broken necklace. I just got it for the silver weight. I think it was $1. Then I went to a garage sale that had jewelry in the pictures on Craigslist. You could see several sterling rings. They were all gone when I got there on Sunday morning, but this little ring, I almost overlooked it. It was just sitting there. And I looked at it, and it said 10 karat, and then it had some other letters, but none of them were gold filled, gold, anything like that. It was like a maker's name. And they wanted more, and I walked away, but then I said, would you take any less? And they said $2. I said, okay, for $2, I can go ahead and get this, because it is definitely But my calculations, it's definitely worth the gold weight. So even though it is very small, so that's what I got that day. On garage sales this week, this is the only thing I got. This garage sale was in my neighborhood. I saw the sign. The address was not on my list, and I pulled in to the alley. Couldn't find anything in the garage. They weren't open. I even looked around, came back, nothing. But on my way back past this street, on the way to a estate sale, I thought, oh, I'll try it again. The guy, when I asked him about jewelry, they said, oh, a lady just came and cleaned us out. But I found this one ring that is marked sterling 925. Don't know what kind of stone this is. You'd normally say jade, but I have no idea. It's just a cute little ring. And guess how much? Everybody put their guesses in. 25 cents. So it was not a big investment. So that was really, besides the useful stuff, that's all I got. It was just a little bit of a day of running around. Waited in line 30 minutes for an estate sale that they were 5 to 10 minutes late starting, and they were gripey. So that was useless. So let's go on to some things that I bought previously at a flea market. Oh, about probably 15 years ago. I bought this hand-painted, I'm going to zoom in on her, plate. It does have some gold lost there. There is this little monogram here at the top. I don't know what that is. There are no marks on the back. But this was I think $10. So it was in a big stack of plates that were transferware from England, and I found this. It kind of reminds me of the whole Royal Vienna kind of hand-painted plates that you get from the turn of the century. So this looks about like 1910, and she was pretty. Then at an estate sale that I went to about 5 years ago, it was one of those in a new neighborhood that you would have expected to have this many antiques, but they had a whole there's a kind of a range of different cups and saucers, and you had to go find the saucer to match the cup sometimes, in fact frequently, and plates were marked $5 to $7. So although why this one says 15, I don't know, but anyways, this one is marked Nymphenburg. I'm wrong. Nymphenburg. It has this blue mark. Then it has an impressed shield mark right here. And then it says Germany. When I looked up this blue mark, it said, I think, like 1895 to 1910. So this is no older than 1910. It is hand painted. So based on that sticker, I got it from anywhere from $5 to $15. Just give you something there. Then I got this plate. This is something a little more special. This is a piece of Copeland. Copeland china merged with Spode in the 20th century, and if I'm remembering correctly, but they were on their own for a while, and you can see how beautiful this hand painting is. These are the little garlands around the side. This is all the gold work. This is the center floral medallion. And for some reason, green plates aren't loved as much. Here is the mark. This mark is from 1851 to 1895. But in reading, I found out if you find an impressed mark that has a letter over a number, that is the month and the year. So this says J of 78, so this is January of 78. It was originally marked 35. This was half off day, so I got it for $17.50. So that's a nice antique plate. The last thing to show you is this syrup pitcher. And I see a lot of people, I'm going to move it over here so you can see it better. The sun's coming in. A lot of people misidentify syrup pitchers. They will say that they won't have an underplate, and you'll just see this, and they'll call it a creamer, they'll call it a sugar bowl. If it has a spout and an underplate, or just a spout like this, This is a syrup pitcher and it's missing its underplate. This is hand painted. It has a beautiful depiction of flowers here on the side. Here is the underplate. And I'm going to go ahead and show you the mark on the underplate because it's hard to turn this over. This is hand painted. I think it's going to be easier for me to say what it is. It says Bavaria. And I can't really read this mark to tell you see if it's any better on the, no, it's not. Here is the price. This was $18 I got here. This was on 50% off day, so I got it for half off of that. And I picked up several other things that I'll probably be showcasing in the future if I don't get any other finds that are any better. Hope you enjoyed that. Please press like. Ask me any questions you have. I'd love to get your comments. And if you like this type of thing, I'd love to have your subscription. Thanks.